Take us back to the early days of Motown. I mean, what must that have been like?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh, this sounds juicy.
It was interesting for me. I did not want to go to Motown.
Is that right?
No, I didn't, because Smokey, and we knew everybody that was over there. We had been in business almost 25 years by the time Motown started happening, okay? And we were independent and used to doing our own thing. We knew everybody over there. And they kept trying to coax us to get over there, but I had heard so many things about them. I knew they had a caste system, all right? I didn't want to be bothered with that, and so forth and so on. But the guys made sense, and we had a voting system in our group where the majority wins. Now, how am I going to win with 3 guys? You tell me that.
They're always going to go the same way
Yeah,
as
you know?
Yeah, that was rigged.
So we voted on it, and I said, look, if we go over there, you guys, you know we're going to get lost. We're used to handling our own business. We have to sign a 7-year deal. We always did deals on a handshake all our career.
Really?
You're kidding.
Yeah,
And that
you got to
helped?
be a person of your word.
A handshake?
Yeah.
In the music industry?
Back then.
So did you ever get burned with that handshake?
No.
Wow.
Okay,
No.
don't do that today, though, okay? We're done with the handshake.
No, we had promoters that didn't pay us.
Okay.
And I was taking the money then. This guy drew a gun on me, saying, I ain't paying you nothing.
Wait, what?
What?
Seriously.
Miss
A
Knight,
gun?
no.
Yeah, a gun.
What did you do? What was going through your mind?
I just said, okay. I went back and told the Pips, and they went and got theirs. No,
well, don't mess with family.
that's a family. You know?
Wow.
No, we went over, and my thing was I wanted us to keep our independence, and I wasn't sure that we would get the attention artistically that we should be getting. And the Pip said, look, we're going over there for a hit record. We have everything else that we need to have except that complete big super hit that we need to add to what we already do.
Wow.
So they outvoted me, and we went over, and both of us were right. It took us 7 years to get a hit, because that's what we had to sign for. I mean, a big hit, okay? And on top of that, you know, we were way down on the roster. They gave us the low-line manager over there. You know, they have no power to do nothing. We kind of had to fit into the scheme of things with them, where they didn't give you money. You know, they did everything for you. And our thing all the time, you don't need to do nothing for us. We pay our own bills, kind of thing. But everybody else over there was into that.
And despite all that, you all still shined. I've heard that Diana Ross actually kicked you off of her tour because you were still in the Thunder. Is that true? What happened? We want all the juice today. She's like, come on.
That did happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, we were on
How did that happen?
We were on a college tour with them, you know, like universities and stuff, but they're big auditoriums. And we were opening for them. And I remember the day well, because it was so much rumble. Every time they tried to put us out of the dressing room, we all were dressing in one dressing room. Me, the Pips, and the band, and everybody. And they had dressing rooms lined up for her and the Supremes, right? So we didn't care about that. We're not drama like that, you know? And came in, but she wanted the lounge where we were. And I said, y'all got your own, you know, I want that one. So they said, well, you guys are going to have to move. I said, okay, fine. You know, we have it. Have at it. I can dress in the toilet. Don't matter to me. I came to sing for the people. That's all I want to do. So we got on stage, and I remember seeing this figure at the top of the steps. This one was in the round. And looking out at the show, and we were getting a little house. And by the time we came off the stage, our little road manager came back and said, Mr. Gordy would like to speak to you.
Uh-oh, you know what that
what
means.
happened?
I said, really? He said, well, I see you out there upsetting my act. I said, what? He said, well, you give him a little hard time, right? I said, not that I know of.
What did that mean?
That meant that we weren't supposed to be doing as well as we were doing.
Wow.
And so then the road manager came later on and told us that we were going home that morning.
You were kidding.
So we went home.
Were you upset? Were
I
you
wasn't.
angry? What went through your
I
mind?
do not deal in drama.
Well, sounds like it was validation to how good you all are.
I do not deal in drama. So if that's the way you want it, that's the way you can have it.
So are you all out of the drama? You're friends again? You and Diana Ross?
We never were really friends.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, I'm always going to be cordial to anybody. You keep your drama, You're not going to take me with you over there. I'm still going to speak nicely. I'm still going to, we can be in the same room. I ain't got nothing against you. If that's the one that he likes or that he would like to support, then be about that. That's fine with me. I can only do what I can do. I can't sing your song. You can't sing mine.
Wow.
Can we talk about Midnight Train to Georgia?
Yes, we can.
Did you have any idea that song would be such a colossal hit?
No, but I sure prayed about it.
Really? How did it come to be? Just walk us through. I mean, yeah, tell us the story behind that.
Well, when we were getting ready to leave Motown, our contract was up. We tried to stay, to tell the truth, because we had made some inroads over there, and some of the artists had started taking on some of our beliefs and stuff. Hey, go pick up your own money. Go know what you get. If they send you a statement, read it, If they charge you for an arrangement, where's the money? Where's the paper for it? So we got through that, and we just were getting ready to leave, and we had a stack of songs that we could choose from because we were in the middle of a session when it came about. And we really didn't have to give them anything because we had another company that was waiting on us to come, and so we got these two songs from Jim Weatherly, and we loved them both. So the Pips and I got together, said, let's honor, let us go out being the honor people, And since we're still here recording, we'll give them one and give Buddha one. And so we decided, because of what it said, to leave Neither One of Us Wants to Be the First to Say Goodbye with Motown. And we went over to Buddha and recorded Midnight Train to Georgia.
Which it was first Midnight Plane
Midnight
to
Plane to
Houston. A little switcheroo.
I don't know nothing about Houston much. You know what I mean? And I wasn't getting on too many planes in those days.
Right.
Yeah, we drove everywhere we went, just about. So we called Jim and asked him if we could change the lyric. And he said, well, yeah, give it a shot,
Wow.
And we did, and it became Midnight Train to Georgia.
I'm not really familiar with that song. Can you sing?
How does it go?
How does it?
You mean he's leaving? Talking about that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
the
don't
rest
know
of
the
it.
rest of the song.
How does it go?
No.
Y'all gonna be Pips?
Yeah, we got it. We're ready. You go for it.
1, 2, 3.
On that midnight train to Georgia. There's some kind of Pips, ain't there? A Pip and a Pip.
We're trying to do something here.
No, that's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
Miss Knight. Okay. We tried.
Throughout your life, it all hasn't been fun and easy. You also dealt with a difficult fight with a gambling addiction. How dark did it get, and how did you overcome it?
It got too dark. That's what made me, want to. And again, I give all of that glory and power to the Lord. I stopped smoking the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
Just prayer?
Is that? And I ain't trying to tell nobody how strong their faith is or that they just should even have any. They should, but that's not my judgment to make. Okay. And anything that I got that's a problem, I'm gonna take it to Him first. I knew I was in trouble. It was so many things happening in my life. I don't even remember, a lot of things that was happening. And I ended up smoking. Okay. My sons got kidnapped, and when I knew anything, I had a cigarette. I mean, I'd never been through anything so traumatic in my life. Mess with my kids? So that started me to smoking again.
So what kind of smoking,
And
just
so-
to be clear? I'm just making sure.
I don't do drugs, big head.
You said it got dark. I was like, how dark did it get? Oh my gosh.
No, I never did the drug thing.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Making sure.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, we here.
That was a good question.
Okay, thank you.
That was a
Okay.
good question. Gave me a chance to speak on it.
Yes, yes. Clarify that.
See, I grew up in an era where your parents would tell you, and they had some influence with you. That stuff would kill you.
Yes.
Black folks used to be afraid to die. Used to be in my day. You won't hear nothing about being dead. Okay, but You know, it was just something that we just steered away from, and they wasn't having it. And it wasn't about child abuse back then. They would kill you.
Wow.
You know?
And not be ashamed.
You know, to not be ashamed
Well, they
about
said,
it.
I brought you in, I'll take you out.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, so I never went in that direction, you know, with the drugs and things. But there was a very tough time financially for me when I became a single parent. I never did collect child support. I don't believe in it in that way. You know, I didn't need that drama on top of everything else that was happening with me in my life, you know. And so I just said, hey, long as I got breath in my body, and I wasn't doing a whole lot in the industry by then, you know, I said, I'll take care of these.
An entire new generation discovered you on Dancing with the Stars.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you lost, what, over 50 pounds, 60 pounds? Is that correct, from dancing?
Yeah.
What
If
made
you
decide-
danced like 5 hours a day, 7 days a week,
Really?
you don't have Sundays off. 7 days a week for 5 months, you'd lose 52.
Was that one of the hardest things you've ever done?
It was out of my comfort zone. Yeah. You know, I don't put things above what I feel I can reach on myself. I just go and have fun about some things. And I knew I wasn't going to get no mirror ball. Shoot, I didn't think about no mirror ball. You know, but I did want the experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I said, let me see what I can do with this. And I got so much more out of it. I mean, I would get on the plane after that show, and everybody on the plane would be saying, hey, Gladys.
They know you now,
You
right?
know, yeah. You know, and it's amazing what that show does for you. I didn't take it for that reason. I just wanted the experience. And they gave me the best partner in the world. I don't know if I would have made it through the show with a different partner than what I had. Tristan was just the most respectful and gentlemanly and easy to work with, you know, but he was firm and stuff like that, and we're friends forever now. He just got married, by the way.
Wow. And
Yeah.
it seems like you've done it all. So what's next for you? Is there anything on your bucket list you haven't done?
Yes.
Okay, like
What?
what?
Yes. Okay. Well, first of all, I wanted to improve my acting, and Tyler Perry, with his wonderful, wonderful, sweet self, gave me an opportunity to dip my feet a little bit further into that by putting me in You Can Do Bad Up, I Can Do Bad Up by Myself. And the part was more extensive than anything that I had ever done. And I was crying to him, saying, I can't do it. I'm not an actress like this, you know? And he was telling me about it. And so I'm more involved in that now. And I've just finished a movie with Taraji P. Henson. And she was executive producer on this new film called Seasons of Love. And she picked me to play the female role in that. And she plays my sister. And it was nerve-wracking. I love the story because it was about love and respect and teaching our kids really how to have a sound foundation for love and that kind of thing. But in my part, I had some tragedies to deal with, and I had to kiss somebody for the first time, and I'm thinking I'm cheating on my husband, you know what I mean?
Miss
I
Knight getting spicy.
You know, how you gonna feel about this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Well, he knows where your heart belongs.
Yeah, he knows
and
where
now
my
we
heart
all know where your heart
belongs.
belongs.
Yes, he does.
Nice, Shannon. That
Yes,
is
he
nice.
does.
So much for blessing us today.
You guys
Thank
are the
you so
best.
much.
Thank
Oh, you are the
You
best.
guys
and
are
we
the
love
best.
and respect you, so thank you so much. Come
Thank
again
you.
anytime.
Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
And now we want to hear from you. Tell us what your favorite Gladys Knight song is by tweeting us about it at Arise TV 360.